Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zuby here. So this is going to be a general reading, a random reading, also kind of a reading currently on the collective. I'm going to see what's going to happen. And we're going to try something new-ish. So I like to post these on Instagram, but there's a 15-minute limit. So what I might do is I've got a timer set. I have a timer set, and that's going to go off at about 14 minutes. So I may pause it and then finish the reading. And then on Instagram, I think I can post a link to YouTube or whatever. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. If you are interested in a personal reading, astrology, or tarot, my information is below. So far, I've got aggro, angsty, imagine. There's some sort of tension. That was kind of coming up for me in meditation this morning. There's tension. There's also, again, this reading is timeless. If you are watching it roundabout April 4th, oh, it's the 4/4 portal. I don't really do portals, but whatever. If you do, happy 4/4 portal. I think it's funny how we like pick and choose what we believe in. And that's just one of the things I don't go by, but no judgment if you do. Where the fuck was I? Oh yeah. So Mars is moving into a conjunction with Saturn, and Mars and Saturn are the two malefics, right? That's the two malefics, meaning like Mal. They're the planets that when you look at them in the birth chart or, you know, in the current chart, they cause difficult things, right? That make us grow if we like growth. But they're teaming up, they're joining, and Mars is warrior energy and Saturn is restriction and blockages and discipline and lessons. And together it's like this, imagine. It's a time of growth. I just said that. I'm gonna do another one of these. Exchanging gifts. We have 27 and 20. In case numbers, you know, are significant for you. I always tell people, look for things that are symbolic in the reading that could be direct messages from your guides that just happen to come through me. Exchanging gifts, imagine. Okay, so we have this difficult astrological alignment going on at present. Regardless, the words that were coming in for me for this reading were still angst and anxiety and like almost aggression. And that feels accurate, but we are growing through this. Okay. So the universe has gifts for you. God has gifts for you, but it's going to be like, almost like, I don't want to say a reward. I don't want to make it sound like we're rewarded for good behavior, but it's like, there's going to be an exchange and you might lose something or have to give something up or let something go. And that will be replaced with something new. In the Imagine card, I'm kind of getting also the Sun tarot from that. It's like, instead of feeling victimized by whatever is rumbling or crumbling or falling away or being taken away, can you imagine what might be replacing it? I've been doing this thing personally where I'm like, I'm not even trying to manifest. I'm like, things have been so fucking insane in my own personal life. And I'm making sure that I separated that out when I was like meditating before this. But in my own personal life, I'm like, you know what? Like things are so fucking crazy that I can't even imagine the beauty that God has in store for me. Because whenever something is taken away or difficult, there is always a reward, right? And I prefer to look forward to that reward or shift or turning of the wheel than I do to waiting for the other shoe to drop when things are going well, which is how I used to be. You are in control of your own destiny. Okay. But you've got to direct your energy. Actually, Michelle and I talked about this in the Moon Jam for Aries new moon. Direct your positive energy, your good hopes. We can say manifestations, but expect good things. Just don't be attached to them, right? Like release attachment. Because there are things that are rumbling, that are moving, that are being created. And if we allow ourselves to be stuck in the chaos, or if we just lay down pitifully underneath the rocks and the boulders that are coming down, rather than continuing to move, then we may not see the benefits, because we might not see the opportunities that are coming through this chaos. I'm going to do some tarot now. Cat on here. Why am I looking at the cat? We might have to pounce. There's like a magic fairy coming, right? And like a cat, it's like cats are agile. They move, they adapt, they're sly, and then they jump. There's something about that. It's like we'll have to maneuver and be agile in moving through whatever catastrophe, however big or small, is going on. And there will be a gift, but it's like, the cat isn't just cowering and like looking at things falling. It's like keeping your eyes on getting through. All right. Ah, yes. Wow. I'll get there in a minute. Okay, here we go. So we got the 6 of Wands for internal and the Devil for external. Internal is what's going on inside. So the 6 of Wands is feeling accomplished, right? It's the 6, not the 10. It's a 6 out of 10. So the Wands are action. We've done a lot. We've accomplished a certain amount. And then on the outside, we have this Devil energy of stuckness. The Devil represents like addictions, attachments. So maybe we are stuck to a particular outcome. the material world. We're like addicted to drama, or we're addicted to like the blockages. We're breaking through that. And then so I put the cards like this, and then I usually pull one for as the universe sees it, right? Looking down, and two fell out. Here we have the 6. We're not ready. And we're like, well, I thought I was going to this place, and now all these things are stuck. And we almost just want to throw up our hands, right? The devil can also be like raw emotions. There are things that we need to clear before we're done. And then 2 cards came out for as God sees it. The Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is emotionally possessed. The swords are our thoughts. She is clear-headed. We need to be clear-headed. And if we're dragging around a bunch of emotional baggage, we can't be clear-headed, right? Are we being overly emotional? Because once we can get to this queen where we are thinking clearly, then we can get to the 10 of Wands, where we complete whatever it is we're moving towards. I just got, imagine that the universe is helping us no matter what things look like right now. There are gifts coming. You are in control of your own destiny. So this isn't about hiding. This isn't about anything like that. There is an energy here of one foot in front of the other. Keep going. Keep your eyes focused. Don't allow yourself to be stuck or to get caught up. However, there may be a need to clear something. I'm going to clarify this, devil. The Tower. Yeah. Holy crap. So the devil and the Tower. The Tower is what I've been saying. Things are crumbling. Anything without a faulty foundation is falling, right? We're being emptied. We're purging. Things are need to be let go. Attachments need to be released so that we can move towards what it is that we want. I'm going to stop this now and pause. And then I'm going to keep going if you're on YouTube, and you won't even notice. If you are on Instagram, I will put a link so that you can get to the rest of the video. Okay. So the devil and the Tower. You are in control of your own destiny. The cat, I keep going back to the cat. Fall where you need to fall, okay? Make sure that you get back up. We may need to cringe, we may need to dodge, all right? We might have to just drop something quickly and keep going. If we get hung up about and in unwilling to release things, we could be like stuck in this cycle, but we have to imagine that there is a better way, that there is a gift. There is even a gift in the journey of all of this, right? But we need to have that perspective to be able to look objectively and see, okay, I can see what the queen, look at her. She's like, she looks like she's journaling or even keeping a ledger, doing what needs to be done. Bills still got to be paid. This still has to be looked at. That still has to be looked at. We've got to be discerning. but we've got to have our head clear. The 10 of Wands, that is when we're moving towards the completion of a cycle. And to me, this cycle really feels like purging, right? The 6 of Wands, where we're at now, this guy's throwing a parade. He's won a battle in the war. And maybe that's where we were. We're like, threw, and he's thrown a parade because he knows that's good for morale, right? But maybe there was this big parade after the battle, everybody got drunk, and then totally like thought like, yeah, this is it. But it's not it. The war is still ongoing. And so then you wake up with like a little bit of a hangover and a little bit of like a reality check. Oh shit, we're still at war. So there could be that we had this sense of real accomplishment, and then the next day, then you got to do the work again. So this is like a false victory or a teaser or something. Let me do. Let's do this one. I want to look at these two. That's big that they both came out on the external. I mean, we're really dealing with some shit around us. And these cards are a little bit silly, but I just want to see what pops out. Like, what are we working on? What are the gifts that we're looking for? Are you fucking for real? All right, well, they're two long ones. Abundance and manifestation. That's on the other side of all of this tough shit. Like everything that we are muddling through. Well, that's an exchanging gift if you ask me. Abundance, congratulations. It seems you're due for an infinity big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. And then we have manifestation. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen. Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting, but don't use that word if you don't want to. All right, here, it's all kind of coming together. Use your imagination. Think about what in your wildest dreams would you want? It's like, oh, why am I thinking like, yay, that we walk through the valley of death or whatever. And then there's this other, we're walking through a lot of shit that needs to fall away and be released so that we can get to something even bigger and better than we ever imagined. Like maybe we thought this was the goal, but Source is like, nah, it's even better. Like you were aiming for a 6. I've got a 10 waiting for you. Like I've got a 10 waiting for you, but you've got to be thoughtful and critical. That she is self-aware. She's self-examining. There's self-inquiry there. And you're going to have to get through a bunch of bullshit, because that's got to be out of the way so that I can get you to the awesomeness that I have waiting for you. Like you have no idea. That's God being excited for you. Let me do. This isn't easy stuff. I mean, this really isn't easy stuff. And I don't think anything is tomorrow, right? I mean, this is like, I got, what did I get in the beginning? Angst, aggro. I mean, it's really uncomfortable. The foundations, the crumbling foundations that we're like knocking away at. It's deep, deep seated stuff. And to me, it feels emotional. Limiting beliefs, like we don't even like getting to what we feel like we deserve. This is getting down to our worthiness. Solitude, rest, ponder, quiet, sanctuary. This is a solo journey, right? Even if we're partnered or we have friends, there's a lot of self-reflection required. We're going it alone. You know, it doesn't mean that we have that, you know, you can't be around other people, but be sure that you get some alone time so that you can ascertain what it is that you need to let go of, the feelings that are coming up in you. She's really thinking about, and the queen is feminine energy. So that's internal. It's receptive. It's also, she is emotional, right? There's an element of the feminine, like emotional quality to that. However, she is still discerning. She has a sword, and that removes anything that doesn't serve her. So we might be leaving things behind. I want to get whatever this is, 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is, I was just talking about friendship. So, and the 3 of Cups is friends, celebration. That's what we're moving towards. New friends. We could be moving towards new friendships, new alliances. The magician. The magician creates their own reality. This is the card of manifestation. This is knowing that we have the power, that what we're seeing on the outside is a reflection of what is on the inside. I just saw this on Kyle C's today, and I really feel that. I mean, to the extreme. I'm kind of crazy about it. But look at what's inside. Know that we have authority over us, over our reactions, how we proceed forward, our mindset when we're proceeding forward. And that doesn't mean being like a fake ass Pollyanna bullshit kind of person. It does, because we do need to let go of like cry, I don't know, punch stuff, like try not to, you know, really destroy anything, but go outside and throw a rock or whatever. Release whatever is pent up, because that's really this Mars and Saturn. If you're watching this right around April 7th, but no, April 7th, April 4th. Why did I say 7th? There might be something about that in 3 days, but we're at this like pivot point, this like turning point, and it doesn't even feel like it could be choices, but really it's the choice in our mind. Like we're not picking a thing, or if we pick a thing right now, it's just going to be a short-term remedy, when what we should actually be doing is looking at our mind frame before we pick anything, because we might not even want to pick anything. It might just be proceeding into the unknown with a positive mindset, letting go of the past, releasing attachments, and moving forward with a clear mind, because there are even better things that we're not even looking at picking from right here. Anyway, that was really long. If you're around, if you watch this whole thing, I would love to get feedback or see if this resonated with anybody. I really do appreciate all you guys. I've been having an interesting time, especially with my channel here, because I'm like, what the fuck am I even doing? And I'm just going to keep doing whatever the fuck it is I'm doing, I guess. Anyway, have a great day on earth and peace. Namaste. Much love.